Good morning, students. We will continue chapter 2, physical quantities and measurements. So already we have covered all the basic quantities like length, mass, time and temperature. So now the last topic of this chapter, which is measurement of area. So what is the area? About that we'll see first. Each object has surface. As you know that any object if we have, so each object has its a surface. As you can see, these are the surfaces of this object. Okay. For example, a brick, a matchbox, a leaf, a piece of paper, etc. all have a surface. A brick and a matchbox have surface consisting of 6 faces. A leaf and a piece of paper have the surface consisting of 2 faces. The total surface occupied by an object is called surface area, or simply we can say the area. So to make it understand, suppose we have a one figure related with this the figure. So now what is the, suppose that how many surface area we have? Total boundaries are 4 boundaries, that is the surface. So now enclosed region, these are the enclosed region which comes under this by these 4 sides. This particular regions has been covered, so this is called area. This is called area, that is the enclosed region by any shapes, right? That is the area. That to understand, very simple. Suppose that we have a figure like this. So what is the area enclosed? This is the area which is the enclosed by this figure. This is the region actually enclosed by this figure, so this is called the area, right? Now next part of this which we'll see. So the area can be expressed in terms of product of two measurements in length. Area is nothing but it is a product of two units, right? Two units means we have to find this is the length or this is the breadth. Again this is a, so it is a if it is a rectangle, so this both side will same. So how to find its area? So to find its area, we'll multiply the two different units, the length as well as the breadth. So that is L into B, and it's a unit always, as you know that it will come in the square, like the if it is a meter square or the centimeter square or the kilometer square. So this will be always in terms of square, means we are multiplying two units, right? So the area can be expressed in terms of product of two measurements in length. For example, to find the area of the base geometrical box, we measure its length and breadth. If length of the geometrical box is 20, L is given, and the B is given breadth 7 centimeter. So what is the area? So that is the L into B, length and breadth. So we can multiply and you will get the answer. So that is the area 140, and you can see here it is in the square. This 2 you can see, that is the square, centimeter square, because this is this centimeter and this centimeter, 2 centimeters are there. This particular centimeter and this centimeter both will multiply, that is the centimeter square. Then we have the area of regular shapes. So area of regular shapes we can find by some formulas that we already have studied in math, which is the side of area of square, that is the side into side. Area of rectangle, L into B, that is the length and breadth. Area of triangle, half into base into height, that is the to find the area of triangle. Suppose to find the area of circular lamina, that is the pi r square, right, where the pi's value is 22/7, or we can take 3.14. So this is the to find the area of triangle, this is to find the area of circle. So area means the enclosed region by this particular figure, or this whatever the area is, means like it depends upon the which kind of shape, and that shape how much area covered, or that area means the region covered by that particular shape. Next we have, which is the use of graph paper to find the area of regular or irregular surfaces. So now generally by the formula we have the regular shapes, like already the shapes are known. This is like a rectangle, this is a square, triangle, circle, right? So likewise these are the known shapes, this is the regular shapes. But suppose that it is a regular shape, irregular shapes. Irregular shape means this is the or like this kind of shapes, this kind of shape. So we don't have a formula for these kind of shapes. These are the irregular shape, right? These are not a regular shapes. Regular shape means the boundaries are not properly straight boundaries, it's a curvy boundaries are there. So these kind of shapes are called irregular shapes. So how to find the area of irregular shapes? So we can do by the graph, and as well as we can find the area of regular also by the use of graph paper. So how does it work? So we'll see generally is the in the graph paper you have see small boxes are there, that is of 1 millimeter. So that one small square is the 1 into 1, that is the 1 millimeter square, but it is very difficult to count these small squares, so we are taking the bigger box, we are not taking this small box. Okay, so we are taking this one entire one. So for that we have, which is the we count the square of each side of 1 centimeter. So 1 into 1, that is the 1 centimeter square, that is the area of one box. So by this we can find the approximate area, that is of any surface given. So what is the some note is given in this chapter on graph. 1 centimeter has been divided into how many division? 5 division. This box is divided into how many parts? 5 parts, right? So as you can see, what is the procedure? So procedure is very simple. On the place the given surface on a graph paper, draw its outline on the paper and remove it. Now count the number of complete squares, right? So miss, what you do, suppose that this is your graph paper, let it be just I'm giving you just idea about this. This is the graph paper. Okay, on this, suppose that this figure you have placed, right? So by after placing this figure, so you have to count how many boxes are covered here. You can see, check out the how many boxes are there. Okay, so complete box, half box, so some boxes are there. That box we have to count how many boxes are covered. So for that we have some rules are also to. So now, so first of all we have to add the number of complete square. Complete square means these are the complete square which I have marked by the red color. Okay, as you can see, the which all are half or more than half. As you can see by the green color I have marked here, this green color, half or more than half, right? Half and more than half. What are the boxes? That also we have to count. And ignore, that is the important part, ignore the square which is less than half within the outline के inside the outline whatever the less than half, that boxes we will not count. Okay, so then after, how to find the area? So to find the area, that is the approximate area, number of complete square plus number of half or more than half incomplete square into area of one square, that is the one we have taken 1 centimeter, that one box. So now how to find out this? You can see, this is the graph paper, this is the example, this is the graph paper, and there is one object is placed, this is a triangle type of object. Now we'll count how many complete one, full one. As you can see by the tick, how many ticks are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. This 7 is the complete one, complete square, right? Then after we have to see how many half or more than half. So as you can see, this is the half, more than half, right? So 3 are there, but we have ignored this one. Why? Because it is a less than half. So now total is 7, and total how many more than half or half? 3. So altogether this is 10. So this 10 will multiplied by, and what is the area of one box? This one box, that is the 1 centimeter. So multiply by 1 centimeter square. So this will give you 10 centimeter square. So its answer is 10 centimeter square. As you can see here, its a solution is over here. This is the 10 centimeter square, right? So now some more examples. As you can see this figure, this is one of the another figure. So in this figure also you can see how many full boxes, means full complete one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. So there are 13 is the complete box, right? 13 is the covered one. Then after you can see half or more than half, how many are there? Denoted by dot. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. This is the 7. So total is 20 into, and one box is of 1 centimeter. So that is 20 into 1, that is a 20 centimeter square, right? So as you can see, many are ignored. This is ignored, this is ignored, this is less than half, right? So these, suppose that any inside that boundary, right, this inside this outline, if it is some boxes which is less than half, right, so that we will ignore that box, will not count. So this area, this is approximate area, about nearby the result it will give. Another figure we have. In this figure, as you can see, how many complete one? So this is a 22 complete one. How many half or more than half? 9 is multiplied by 1. So this is the area of this particular figure, 31 centimeter square. So by the help of graph we can find out the area of regular shapes and as well as irregular shapes, right? Because for the regular shape we have a formulas are there, based on that we can do multiply like a rectangle. But this kind of shape we don't have a formula. To find out this kind of irregular shapes, we used to graph, and by the help of graph we can approximate area we can find out. Then after we have, this is the units, some of the unit. So SI units of area is square meter or meter square, right? What is the area of, what is the unit of area? Meter square. In short, we used to write m square. 1 square meter is the area of square of side of 1 meter. So 1 meter long or 1 meter wide, as you can see, L into B, that is a, so that is of 1 meter long and 1 meter wide. So whatever the area is enclosed over there, this is the 1 meter square, right? Whatever the region is enclosed by this dimension, that is called, or this shape, that is called area. The area of 1 meter square, that is the square, a square of area, that is of 1 meter square. Next we have a multiple and some multiples of area. So that is some multiples means for the, to measuring the small figure, small shapes, larger shape. So for the larger shape we have like a decameter, like hectometer, kilometers, because for the agricultures the fields are there, very large fields are there. To measure that area we use that is bigger units, hectometer, decameters we can use. So 1 square meter, that is a 1 square decameter is the area of square of each decameter of 10 meters. So these are the some units that you have to remember, you have to learn it. 1 decameter, that is a 10 meter into 10 meter into 10, that is the 1 decameter. In 1 decameter how many? 100 meter square. So 1 decameter, that is a 100 meter square. And this is also called 1 acre. This also to note down, what you have to note down it, you have to note down 1 decameter is, that is also called 1 acre. In 1 acre how many areas covered? That is called 100 meter square. 100 meter means 10 meter long, that is a 1 acre, we will say 10 meter long, 10 meter wide. So whatever the area will enclosed by this is the 1 acre or 1 decameter, right? Then we have a 1 hectare. Hectare is also area of square field. So in the hectare what is there? So in the hectare this is of 100 meter, this is of again 100 meter. So by this figure whatever the area is enclosed, this is called 1 hectare, okay? And this is 100 into 100, that is a 10,000 meter square or 10 to the power 4 meter square, that is called 1 hectare, right? Then after we have a square kilometers. So 1 kilometer square is the 1 kilometer into 1 kilometer, it is converted into the meters, then that is 10 to the power 6 meter square. So these are the units of to measure the area of the small, for the small region we have a decimeter, millimeters, okay? So these are the some units, as you can see, these are the units given for the measuring of different size. So for the small size these are the units that we use, right? So now, so these are the one of the conclusions that you have to write and in your copy and learn it. This is the 1 acre, that is 100 meter square. 1 hectare, that is a 10,000 meter square, that is called 100 acre. So in 1 hectare how many acres? In 1 hectare 100 acres are there. 1 kilometer square, that is a 1 lakh, that is a 10 lakhs meter square, that is a 100 hectares. 1 decimeter square, 100 centimeter square. So likewise these are the some units that you have to by heart, you have to write in the copy and you have to learn it, right? Then we have some facts as 1 square yard, that is the 1 into 1 square means the 2 times you have to multiply. So that is in meters it will convert it, that is 0.84 meter square. 1 square feet in that is in terms of meters 0.09290. 1 acre, that is the 4046 meter square. So these are the also units. So please write down this also in the copy and learn it by heart these things. So now by this we have completed our chapter 2. So these are the some summaries of this chapter. So please go through it once again, read this chapter thoroughly. So try to do the objective question answers of this question of this chapter, okay? So these are the some revisions of this. So please read this revision, these points you have to just once again read it out. So please write down in the copy and learn these things, okay? Thank you.